disease shall never end. Very soon we are going to be hearing details of what has been going on in the southeast, especially the unknown gunmen. We are going to know them very soon if the government is serious about it. Do you know that any crime committed in the southeast now is as a result of a IPOB, and that is why if similar things happen in other states or that region, people always say, oh, with sarcasm, that it is IPOB, IPOB branch is in Castina, is in Niger State, and what have you, because no investigation whatsoever. The next thing they will conclude, and now that narrative they have been pushing it so very very hard that anything that happens it is IPOB, so that they will continue to give a dog a bad name. Even with all these things, that was why the so-called presidency came out the other day. Oh, when they told us that a UK government has already accepted that IPOB is a terrorist group, but they came out to debunk it and they could not even apologize for misleading Nigerians. And again, the lady that was killed with her 4 children, may her soul rest in perfect peace. It's just unfortunate. And before you could say Jack Robbie, see all the northern groups, different people coming out, oh, it is IPOB that did it without any investigation. And what we are hearing now from the man saying that I don't believe Igbos killed my wife and my 4 kids. Husband of the pregnant woman killed with her 4 kids in Anambra State said it is difficult for him to believe that Igbos killed his kids and his wife. He said, I have lived in Onitsha, Anambra for many years and have been in wonderful relationship with Igbos, that my first child is being trained in school by an Igbo brother. I ran away from my home state, Adamawa, because of the same people. I have been here in Onitsha for 31 years with Igbo brothers. My first child is being trained in school by Igbo brother. I doubt Igbo did this to me, he insisted. 31 years he's been living there. He's enough to know in and out of that area. And just like I said, I was just wondering, because when you talk about unknown gunmen, some people are saying, oh, because maybe they were wearing hijab, or whether the husband said they were wearing hijab, they were quickly figured out. Because it was just, to me, I feel it's just a random thing. Because according to, they were on motorcycle, and the man ran away. So that is just what I see. But whether they planned it or whosoever that did it, whether it is from the man's village, or saying that he left his village because of these same people, whosoever that did it, they must be brought to book. Whether some people gather themselves to be Igbos, but all I know is that they are propagandas and saboteurs all over the place, and that is why the Igbos need to be careful. Because it is surprising if an Igbo brother could train his first child in school. You just be wondering. I've lived with these people. Even if you stay in a place 10 years, 5-10 years, is enough for you to know in and out of that place and what the people stand for. Because if that place is not favorable to him, he would have left. And now, because of what happened after the burial of his children and a wife, he said he'll be going back to the village. If not because of this thing, he wouldn't have in the first place have the mind of saying, oh, I want to go back. But the only thing we can just ask is for the government to do thorough investigation, so that they will not sweep it under the carpet. We have seen a lot of people, when we have seen a lot of incidents or cases happened in this country, they will just look the other way. And it baffles me when such things happen to northerners in other regions. You will not see this so-called, this hypocrisy, this northern hypocrisy. They are not, this northerners hypocrisy is at its peak. See, do you know how many times did they even come out just within the space of 1 week? 60 farmers were killed, and what is it called? 15 farmers again were killed. None of them said anything. But when things happen to their people outside the region, they begin to show as if they love them. But happening under their nose, nobody cares. Nobody cares. That is exactly what they do. Nobody cares. So what are we talking about? If government can really be sincere, everything will be okay. But just like I still said, these northerners, they don't care for themselves. Do you know how many people on a daily basis in that same north, a lot of people are in the den of Boko Haram? But we never see all this coalition of northern group, Arewa this, consultative this, another elders forum, different. They will not say anything. They are not bothered. But once this something like that, or if of any or something of this nature happens in other regions, you begin to see them. It's a lie. They don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. How many times have they come out to protest that, got to stand on their feet? That, do you know, with their population they always brag about, to say yes, government, you must do something about these people that are in the den of kidnappers. What do? They will keep quiet. They will keep quiet, but because they want to make a statement, if anything happens to one of their people in other regions, they will now begin to shout, oh, don't take our weakness for this, don't take our this and that. Like I said, 16 people, farmers, within the space of 1 week, 16 and is it 20 and 20 again, in Borno and Katsina State. What did they do? Did you hear any of them say anything? Or those ones, their matter, their life do not matter, or their life do not matter? Is that what they are telling us? That it's only those who are outside their region that their lives matter compared to the ones inside. Even when one of all these the victims of all this train attack, when the a pregnant woman delivered, did you even hear any of those women, the governor's wives, the president's wife, did you hear them say anything? Even they themselves, did they even say, oh, this is not good though? Did they say? They won't say anything. When Igbos properties were attacked recently in Sokoto, did they say anything? No, they didn't say anything. Even when they know quite all right, it has nothing, the issue on ground has nothing to do with the Igbos. Did they come out to say anything? No, they won't say anything. Let's even leave what happened to Igbos in the north. But their own people, what happened under their nose, they will say nothing. They will just be quiet. But because they want to score some kind of a political points, they will not begin to say, hey, oh, these people, hey, they don't want us, so they are. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because this whole thing, had it been they went to their house, you would have said, okay, it was a deliberate act, but irrespective of how it happened, we don't even care. But let justice prevail. That's what we are talking about. Let there be justice at the end of the day, not all this cock and bull stories left, right, and center. It's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. The man himself does not believe that Igbos could really do this. We know that there are saboteurs, there are propagandists out there just to score political points, cheap political points at that. It's just unfortunate that what happened. Oh my God, I don't want to be thinking about it. If we have a responsible government, all those who are behind this whole thing would have come out. Let's let's tell ourselves the truth. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.